From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it's going to be a stormy start to our Friday and then a winter-like finish. So bring jackets and coats with you to school or work for sure. You're going to need it. There will be a wind chill as well. Stormy though in the morning. Rain jackets work hard and umbrellas as well. So let's get to it and show you what's going on. We have this frontal system coming down, and it's the tale of two cities. On the southeastern end of a cool front, we have showers and storms, and on the back end, we do have a frontal boundary. And that front is right about here. You see where the pressure lines are really fluxing right here at strong north winds, and then that front coming on through, and we've been tracking it very closely on the Doppler radar and the Doppler radars during the course of this evening. There is a tornado watch in effect from just near Austin up through northeast Texas and northwest Louisiana. We'll see if any additional watches are issued eastward, but we do expect the storm dynamics to weaken a little bit as these storms get into our part of Louisiana. Here we go. Tonight I have 8 Doppler radars going, tracking the storms from just near the Austin area where I have a severe thunderstorm warning, a lot of lightning with that cell, College Station, and then we get into northeast Texas, some intense storms here by Grapeland and just north of Lufkin. These storms have been really showing a lot of lightning and the possibility of hail and damaging winds. Now farther to the east we go, we can see those storms up by Shreveport and then just north and west of Natchitoches as we get into northern Louisiana. And I've been tracking some of the storms here locally, trying to see what we're seeing with respect to any severe weather. And right now you just see storms that are probably producing some small hail, but we don't have any rotating cells for our friends to the north. But we'll keep an eye on the situation. Of course, meteorologist Daniel Phillips will have the very latest on GMA tomorrow morning, right around 4 a.m. That's when you're going to start to need to pay attention to the weather, or maybe 3 a.m. A few showers showing up on Power Doppler 3, Acadiana's Doppler. It looks like these little showers ducting out from all the storminess back to the north and west, but most of us stay dry for a good part of the evening. The winds pick up and then the storms come in. We have this marginal risk of severe storms through 6 a.m. I think we could probably move this yellow all the way through Lafayette, because I think the storms get here prior to daybreak, and this is probably the better graphic here. A marginal to slight risk of severe storms, but again, main concern would be a few isolated storms that could produce damaging winds. Another low-end forecast for severe weather for us, meaning not that great of a concern, but sometimes these low-end risks bite you on the you-know-where when you got a supercell going. So here we are at 4 o'clock in the morning, temperatures in the 70s, winds gusting out of the south at 32, and then the storms creeping through here. Here we are at 5 a.m. Everybody's starting to get involved, with the exception of the southeast parishes at 6 a.m. If you have a flight out at 6 a.m., good luck. And then that frontal boundary continues to work its way southward. Notice the wind shifting around out of the north at 7 a.m. in Lafayette. And then there's going to be more rain behind it. That's why we think these storms are going to weaken. The front's going to outrun some of the storm dynamics. And we're going to have on and off showers for a good part of the morning hours. By noon or shortly thereafter, things begin to quiet down. And obviously, it's going to be breezy and cool. Temperatures getting down into the lower 40s Saturday morning. Feels like temperature in the 30s, and we may not get out of the 40s Saturday afternoon with lots of clouds and some light rain in the area. I got 40% chance of some light rain and drizzle and misty drizzles in the forecast for this weekend. As for rain totals, here's the latest HER model run, and right where we've been saying 1 to 2 inches. In fact, the number's up a little bit higher. Along and north of the I-10 corridor could get some pretty heavy downpours to the north, but much needed rainfall and the most rain we have seen going back to mid-February. So winds picking up out of the south, gusting in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range. Then behind the front, we're going to see gusts approaching 30 at times. Then they die down a little bit, and then the colder air comes in. Look at this, Friday night, Saturday morning. Boy, there is going to be a wind chill in the air. So temperatures holding near the lower 70s through daybreak, and then they drop off the table and getting into the lower 50s as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So overnight tonight, 68 the low. Storms arriving by daybreak. probably should boost that up to about 80 or 90%. And then as we get into tomorrow, here come the rain and storms. First thing in the morning, cloud to ground lightning. It's going to be a stormy start to the day. Then showers gradually diminishing as we head into the afternoon hours. Temperatures in the lower 70s and that north wind really kicking in. As we move into the 10-day forecast, well, I'm just calling it obnoxious winter chill this weekend. It's going to have some bite to it, and temperatures by Monday morning could be in the mid-30s, but then we see milder temperatures returning toward the end of next week, and hopefully that will make it good for the crawfish.